Welcome to a journey through time to discover the life of one of the most fascinating figures in ancient history, Cleopatra VII, the last queen of Egypt. Cleopatra was born in 69 BC in Alexandria, Egypt, as part of the Ptolemaic dynasty, a line of pharaohs of Greek origin. She was the daughter of Ptolemy the Theban, and from a young age she proved to be intelligent and ambitious. Unlike other members of her dynasty, Cleopatra learned to speak Egyptian as well as Greek, which allowed her to gain the support of her people. She also spoke several other languages, such as Latin and Hebrew, which underlines her notable education and diplomatic skills. In 51 BC, Cleopatra ascended the throne after the death of her father, ruling alongside her brother Ptolemy XIII, whom she married according to the custom of the time. However, this relationship was marked by conflict, and Cleopatra was eventually expelled from Alexandria. Determined to regain her throne, Cleopatra sought the help of Julius Caesar. In a bold move, she had herself brought before Caesar wrapped in a rug, displaying her wit and charisma. Her alliance with Caesar not only allowed him to regain her throne, but also led to a love affair that resulted in the birth of her son, Caesarion. During her time in Rome, Cleopatra became deeply involved in Roman politics and became an important public figure. However, her presence in Rome and her relationship with Caesar generated controversy and tensions among the Romans. After Caesar's assassination in 44 BC, Cleopatra returned to Egypt. Later, she allied herself with Mark Antony, one of the most powerful men in Rome, when he went to Egypt for support. Their relationship was both political and romantic, and together they had 3 children: Alexander Helios, Cleopatra Selene II, and Ptolemy Philadelphus. Cleopatra and Mark Antony's alliance challenged the future Emperor Augustus, then known as Octavian, eventually leading to war. Octavian declared war on Cleopatra, not Mark Antony, underscoring the queen's fear and fascination with Rome. At the decisive Battle of Actium in 31 BC, the forces of Cleopatra and Mark Antony were defeated by those of Octavian. This event marked the beginning of the end for Cleopatra. The following year, faced with the imminent conquest of Alexandria by Octavian, Cleopatra decided to commit suicide. According to legend, she died after being bitten by an Egyptian cobra, the asp, although the exact circumstances of her death are still the subject of debate. With her death, Egypt became a Roman province, and the Ptolemaic dynasty ended. Cleopatra has been remembered throughout history, not only for her beauty and her romances with Roman leaders, but for her intelligence, her ability to govern, and her influence on the politics of the time. Cleopatra remains an iconic cultural figure, inspiring numerous plays, films, and books. Her life has been an object of fascination for centuries, highlighting both her political skills and her intriguing personality. Her influence extends to this day, being a symbol of power, seduction, and cunning. Fun facts about Cleopatra. 1 polyglot and scholar. Cleopatra not only spoke Egyptian and Greek, but also several other languages such as Hebrew, Latin, Syrian, Median, and Parthian. She was known for her vast education and diplomatic skills. 2 cosmetic chemistry. Cleopatra was famous for her use of cosmetics and beauty treatments. It is said that she used a mixture of honey and milk to keep her skin soft and young. She was also known for her donkey milk baths. 3 astute political strategist. Cleopatra not only allied herself with Julius Caesar and Mark Antony out of love, but also for strategic political reasons. Its main objective was to protect the independence of Egypt against the growing threat from Rome. 4 First lighthouse. Cleopatra lived in Alexandria, home of the famous Lighthouse of Alexandria, one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. It is believed that she enjoyed the view from this monumental lighthouse. 5 Alchemist. In addition to her interest in cosmetics, Cleopatra also had an interest in alchemy. According to some accounts, she wrote several texts on the art of alchemy and potion making. 6 coins with her image. Cleopatra was so influential that her image was minted on coins. She was often depicted as a goddess, reinforcing her divinity and legitimacy as a ruler. 7. Woman of Science. Cleopatra was a great patron of the Library of Alexandria and showed a great interest in science, astronomy, and medicine. She is believed to have written a treatise on gynecology and cosmetics. Thus concludes our brief look at the life of Cleopatra VII, a queen whose story continues to captivate generations. Thank you for joining us on this trip to the past.